Welcome to the Sisterhood Makeover Season 3. I am Natasha L. Brown, and first we want to thank our host, Cinda Brown, for definitely putting this together and making sure that sisterhood is key. So, this season, the topic is life principles. And I wanted to share my life principle. I have recently released a book on my life principle, Selflessly Selfish, and definitely making sure that I am taking care of myself. And this came out of a place of being diagnosed with cancer and basically taking it upon myself to find out how to begin to holistically live and heal my body in the state that it should be properly healed. And God created our bodies to be self-healing machines. So what is so exciting is that once we find what works for our body, we can use those tools over and over again to make sure that we are doing what it takes in order to live our best lives, and to make sure that our bodies, our spirits, and our minds are all aligned with God and our purpose. So, with that said, the principle that we are dealing with, and why I wanted to definitely deal with this principle, is because of the fact that many times as women, we don't take care of ourselves, plain and simple. We take care of everyone else around us. We make sure everyone else around us is doing what they should be doing, operating in their purpose, healthy. If anyone is sick, we are there to take care of them, but we forget to take care of ourselves. So what I wanted to do is make sure that I let you know how I do that. And as a holistic coach, I definitely make sure that the body is properly nourished by eating live foods, making sure that I am hydrated with spring water. And definitely when we're hydrating with spring water, we want to drink at least half our weight in ounces, if not up to a gallon. If you can do a gallon a day, you'll definitely see some great results. But also want to make sure that you are getting proper and plenty of restful sleep. Knowing your sleep number is definitely key. If you know how long or how much sleep, restful sleep you need, then you're better able to give the next day. And you can only give what you have. If you're giving from an empty place, you can only go so long without burning out, or without being frustrated, without lashing out at others. So definitely making sure that we are filled, so we have something, really not just filled, but overflowing, so we have something to share with others. And doing this on a regular basis, there are many things you can do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis to make sure you are being selflessly selfish. Daily, you could be exercising, get your heart rate up at least 30 minutes a day. The proper foods, just like I said, eating live foods, foods that will rot are live foods. You want to eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, and you can get most of your protein from your vegetables. So definitely don't be concerned about whether you're trying to transition into a vegetarian lifestyle or whether you need to cut back on your meat consumption. Definitely a lot of things that we do on a regular basis, and we wonder why we feel bad or sluggish, or why our emotions are all over the place. Definitely evaluate what you are consuming. What you are consuming with your eyes, ears, what you are consuming with your mouth. What are you eating on a regular basis? Many of those foods dictate our emotions. So the way I came into this, even after the diagnosis, as my children began to mature and leave home, I had to realize that basically my life was changing. And we call it the empty nest syndrome, but basically what happens is you find out that you have poured all of yourself into someone else, and now you need to find out who you are again. And if there are things that you have been putting on hold, you can begin to take those things out. But what many of us do is we forget about our dreams and we never pick them back up. That's why journaling is very important. Making sure you keep a dream journal, making sure you keep a goal journal, plan what you want to do. And as we get to a place where we're able to do those things, we can accomplish them. We can set out what the goal should be and move forward. So definitely being selflessly selfish means being selfish enough to take care of myself, to take care of yourself, to teach others to how to take care of themselves. But we also want to make sure that we are in a place where we can effectively give from a joyful place and not out of obligation or frustration. And many of us are doing that. We are doing it out of routine, and then once we are burned out or get tired, we are upset because we think that people are taking advantage of us, taking us for granted, not acknowledging who we are. But are you doing it because you want to do it? Are you doing it because you have enough energy to do it? So you definitely have to keep in mind what your why is, and are you operating in your purpose? That is the number one way to ward off depression, because when you're not operating in your purpose, you are going to experience depression because you are depressing your truest self. So definitely you want to learn how to be selflessly selfish, even if it's just transforming how you eat on a daily basis, what you consuming on a daily basis. Are you drinking more water? Are you drinking enough water for your body on a regular basis? You know, I have clients that say, I drink water, and I ask, how much water do you drink? And most people can't tell me. So definitely be mindful of what you're doing. Be mindful of your mental state. Be mindful of your spiritual state. Be mindful of your physical state. Make sure you are loving yourself in a place. Love yourself as hard and as strong as you love those that you care for, that you take care of, that you make sure they have what they need. You know, some of us, when we feel illness coming on, we continue to press forward. A slight illness really is the body giving off symptoms to let you know there's something going on. If we take the time in order to find out what's really going on in the body, am I dehydrated? Have I gotten enough rest? Did I eat today? And that's a big one, especially for women who are on the go constantly. If you have small children, sometimes you may forget to eat. So definitely keeping in mind that you want to love yourself to the fullest. So definitely my life principle that I am living by, more so now than ever, is being selflessly selfish, because this has transformed my life in making sure that I care for myself, and definitely as a holistic coach, teaching others how to love themselves and holistically maintain their total being. So I know I'm closing out the Sisterhood Makeover Season 3. And again, I appreciate the opportunity that Cinda Brown has given me. And if you have not, definitely go to the YouTube page and check out all of the other phenomenal women that presented before me. There was some great topics, so make sure you check those things out, as well as support a sister this week. And again, I am Natasha L. Brown, author, holistic coach, and transformational speaker. I love you, and remember, self-love is your superpower, and continue to be a part of the sisterhood. Thank you.